Learn the lore of the rivals' characters. Today, let's talk about The Punisher, Initiation Ceremony. Johnny Tower enters an old warehouse, where he set up a deal with the Yashido crew, a mafia-like organization that sells illegal weapons. The Yashida boss shows Tower tons of 2099 tech, EMP grenades, vibro knives, plasma cannons. "I'll take the lot of it," Tower said to Shiro Yashida, the leader of the corporation. "You can't afford it all," he replied. "Didn't say I would pay for him, I said I would take him." Shiro takes out a sword, a family heirloom once belonging to the mutant Silver Samurai. While Shiro did not have any powers himself, he was a trained swordsman. "How do you Americans say, 'Oh yes, over my dead body'?" Johnny Tower reached into his long black overcoat and pulled out a now century-old pistol. "Deal," and he shot Shiro square in the head once. Immediately, Tower was bombarded with tons of bullets from the other crew members, and after a few seconds, he simply stands up again, revealing the white skull that's on his chest. A symbol once worn by Frank Castle, the vigilante known as the Punisher, put fear in all criminals. He died long ago. Now, Johnny Tower carries the legacy. He was about to kill all these corporate goons one by one. "That's enough," a woman's voice was heard from the rafters. "Let them go." "Not a chance, doll." "Don't call me doll." The woman paused. "Frank." "What did you call me?" He was caught off guard by the woman using his real name. Nobody had called him that in decades, because everyone thought he was dead. He squinted up to the rafters and knew exactly who she was. "What's the matter, Castle?" the red-haired woman said with a smirk. "You look like you've seen a ghost." Natasha Romanov. Both of them are around 140 years old now. Each had gotten an off-brand super soldier serum. Black Widow got it from Nick Fury. Frank got it from someplace a little less pristine. As they talk, she explains that she is now above him on Alchemax's most wanted list. She found what they were hiding. Steve Rogers. Captain America? He's the reason Frank joined the army a long time ago. If the Punisher could get starstruck, it would be because of the Star and Stripes. Suddenly, the public eye police force was upon them. Natasha urges Frank to not kill, only neutralize. To Romanov's surprise, he abides, for now. But Frank is smart. He knows the public eye couldn't track the greatest spy in the century. He grabs her wrist and sees a tracker that she deliberately held. "I needed to know if you could be trusted," Natasha said. Frank tosses a metal disc into the center of the room. Natasha assumes it's an explosion, but Frank leaps towards it and lands as it assembles itself into a turret. "Frank!" she says, yelling at him not to kill. "I set it to stun, I think." After the battle, she checks the pulse of a policeman, and he indeed set it to stun. They discuss their plans. "Got any leads to where Captain America went off to?" "Just one," she said, looking up at the starry sky, "and I've got a feeling you're not gonna believe it."